Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Just I Misplay, and today we're going to go over the intro deck. So every card you see in this video is going to be included in the light intro starter deck for Argent Saga. Okay, so right off the bat, we're going to start off with Lilim. He is our light champion. When you destroy an opponent's tower, all right, you can add one gear from your deck to your hand. Once per turn, discard one gear from your hand. Target unit gets plus 500. His whole strategy is to like get gears from your deck to your hand or throw them in the graveyard. Like that's his whole thing. He manipulates like equipment, like augments. It's really good. He's pretty good. This was the first deck I played and like I really liked how it played. It felt so smooth. Like the gameplay felt really smooth and like easy. Like you didn't really have to think too much. It just kind of like did what it did, you know? All right, so the spirit for him is Sola, the light spirit. At the end of your turn, you can switch one of your exhausted units to active. Okay? That's pretty sweet. Like if you can attack with a guardian and then recover the guardian using Sola's ability at the end of your turn and then block with it if you need to. So I really like that ability. To me is like really strong. Like I really liked it. At least when I was playtesting it, I really liked it, and I definitely think it's a solid spirit. Soul Burst, put into play a night token with Guardian. So you flip it face down, which means you don't get that first ability for the rest of the game, but you will get a Guardian with 2,000 power. So that seems pretty sweet. Real quick, before I start jumping into the deck, I just want to mention that every intro deck comes with 10 shards, okay? And if you notice, one of these shards is not like the other. One of these shards is bling. It's this guy, okay? I'm sure you guys figured that out though. So let's move on. We are going to start off with the one drops. Okay. Oh, and you also get one of each basic tower. So one element, one of each elemental tower. Okay. And they're all pretty solid. All right. Starting off with a one drop, it is V, the giver of light. One drop for 500. Arrive. Send one gear from your deck to the discard zone. That seems really good, actually. And then you sacrifice this card. Target light unit gets plus 500 this turn. This card right here, I think, is going to make the cut, absolutely. Throw a gear to your discard zone, because you're going to have units in this deck that when they hit the field, you're going to grab stuff from the discard zone sometimes, and they're going to be gears. So it's like fueling for that late game push. You know, I really like it. Definitely a keeper. Okay. Next up, we got Quorum Squire. We're in the one drop still. 3 copies. Ruin. So when it's destroyed, add one gear with cost 1 or less from your deck to your hand. Okay, I think that's a keeper too. 1 for 1,000 is a nice rate. And then when it dies, it puts something in your hand, a gear. And like this whole deck revolves around gears. Like I would keep that. Definitely keep that. And now we're going to jump into the gears. So these are the gears that are in the starter deck. First one is standard shard armor. That's a pretty cool artwork. Equip the target unit. If it would take damage, you can sacrifice this card and prevent that damage instead. So when I play tested this, it was not like that wasn't good. Like that wasn't good enough. It's a shame. The art's pretty cool, but this right here is definitely getting replaced in the upgrade video for sure. But one drop augments they're solid for this deck. Like that's kind of where you want to keep your augments at, 1 and 2 drops. So the next augment, we got standard shard shield. Okay, it costs 1. Equip the target unit. It gains guardian. Yes, absolutely. Everyone loves guardian, right? Don't you? Do you guys love guardian? If you guys love Guardian, go ahead and leave a comment. Just let me know. Let me know how much you love Guardian, okay? And if not, tell me why I'm wrong. Tell me why Guardian is not that good, okay? Getting back to the card. So one drop, give them Guardian, and then when the equipped unit uses Guardian, it gets plus 1,000. Oh, this turn. Oh, okay. Okay. So you put it on one of your chumps that are one drop for 500 that you're like, okay, whatever. You already did a thing. You got me my gear. Play it on that, and when it gets Guardian, and every time you block with it, it gets plus 1,000. Like, it's going to kill something. That card's going to make it so your lower creatures kill stuff. It's great. Next up, we got the standard shard sword. This is like a staple. This card has done so well when I play tested. And again, shout out to Argent Saga, the developers. Like, these commons are so good. Like, they're so good. I love it. I love how you don't have to, like, it doesn't cost an arm and a leg to play with good cards. I love it. So thank you. Special shout out to you. Thank you for making that a thing and making it in the game, because that's what's going to keep this game going. But let me just wipe my eyes right now, and we're gonna get back into it. Okay, so equip to target unit. It gets plus 500 and target attack. This unit can only attack. Oh, I'm sorry. This unit can attack any unit, so it doesn't have to be an exhausted unit. You can just give it a sword and it'll swing at things. Like, that's sweet. That is a solid augment, and it's a cool looking sword. So that's probably going to make the cut, most likely. Absolutely, actually, I should say, right? So starting with the 2-drops. 2 for 1,000 power. It is Quorum Rampart. Target unit gets plus 500 for each gear equipped. That's a dud. I'm not even gonna talk about it anymore. That seems like a dud to me. And then we got Quorum Lancer for 2. It's 1,000 power, has target attack, which is great. And when it does attack, give this card plus 500 until end of turn. Oh, when it attacks another unit. Okay, so that's pretty cool. 2 for 1,500 if you're attacking a unit. I like it. Give some equipment, and it has target attack. I like it. Next up in the 2-drops, we got Quorum Phalanx. 2-drop for 1,500 with Guardian. I like it. The artwork is really neat. He's just glowing. He's radiating, right? Like, that's such a wonderful, like, it's so good with this artwork. The towers of the battlefield. Oh, you guys done it again with that flavor text. So good. Our first removal spell, I think, maybe we already went over one. I'm not sure. It's late. Leave me alone. Holy Slash. It costs 2. It's an instant cast. Destroy target attacking unit. Perfect. Give me 3 copies. Oh, we got 3 copies. It's a great intro deck. Moving on. Costs 3. Quorum Craftsman for 1,500. Right? 1,500 power. Arrive. You can add 1 gear from your deck to your hand. Okay. Grab that gear you need. I like them. I like them. What a friendly craftsman. All right. 4 drops. 2,500 power. His name is Quorum Blade Master. He's a knight unit, and he has Arrive. So target 1 gear in your discard zone and equip it to this card when it comes into play. I'm not sure if you guys got that theme yet, but the entire deck is throwing gears into the graveyard all game long. Like, this is going to be a power creature on turn 4. You don't believe me? Play the deck. Play the deck. Do it. Prove me wrong. Next up for the 4-drop, we got Quorum Assassin. He's 2,000 power with a quickness. Get up. Won't you get down with the quickness? With Arrive. You can sacrifice a gear you control to destroy target unit your opponent control. I like it. You know why? Because your gears cost so little, and if you can just, boom, play it on the field, sack a gear, kill that dude, swing at you. Like, that's what it does. That's what it does. That's an assassin. That's doing assassin-y things, right? Ooh, and it does flips. You just saw it do a flip, all right? Don't tell me he doesn't do flips. Next up, we got Locke, the Knight of Fury. Wait, let's pause for the cause right here. Look at that art. That white tiger It's just radiant. Like, that's really cool. 5-drop for 2,500. It has quickness, which is great. That's what you want in your your late turn plays. When this card attacks, you can equip a gear from your hand to this card. Okay, okay, so that's good if you have something in your hand, but like most gears cost only 1 or 2, so it doesn't really seem. I mean, I could be missing something. I mean, when we do the deck upgrades, we'll get better equipment, right? And that'll probably be better than what I'm thinking it is. And last card in the deck, here it is. He's a Guardian. If this deck had a mascot, it would be this bad boy. Look, he goes 5, 3,000 power. Look at that bush. He's so bushy. Lucient, Guardian of Vigilance. He's a Guardian, right? So you can block your opponent's creatures, right? Or your opponent's units. Arrive. If there is a destroyed light tower, switch up to 2 target exhausted light units to active. This is a game winner, right? So if any light tower is destroyed and like you have like 2 units on the field, you can attack and then drop him and then ready those other 2 units, right? You can recover them and then swing again. So this seems really good to me. And like, if I can, I guarantee you when I do the upgrade video, I'm going to have 3 of these guys because he's not legendary, right? So I'm going to have 3 of these bad boys in that upgrade video for sure. Like, I love everything about him. I love his name, Lucient, Guardian of Vigilance. And he costs 5 for 3,000. Like, this is a good rate. This is just a solid card. He don't have like anything to do with gears though. And like that's the one thing he doesn't have going for him. But I don't even think that matters. Like he's going in the upgrades. Like he's sticking around, I think. So that's essentially every card in the starter deck other than the 5 towers and these 10 shards you get. Let's go back and talk about Lilim for a little bit, right? So when you destroy an opponent's tower, you can add 1 gear from your deck to your hand. That's going to happen, right? If you're progressing in the game, that's going to happen. If you're destroying towers, that's going to keep giving you fuel. Once per turn, discard 1 gear from your hand. Target unit gets plus 500. Seems okay. It might help you once or twice, but I don't think you're banking on that ability. I think it's the first ability. And really, like, this deck can probably do well without Lilim. Sorry, Lilim. Like, this readying an exhausted unit to active is really, really good. I love, like, Sola is really good. Like, I would love to see Sola in, like, another deck. For sure. But, you know, maybe in a future video we'll go over that. Actually, we are. At some point, we will be. So, stick around, stay tuned. If you like what you see, subscribe, hit the like button, leave a nice little comment below, and, you know, we'll see you in the next video. Later, guys. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like my content, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Also, if you could hit the thumbs up, it really goes a long way and it helps out a lot. You can find me on Twitch at JustAddMisplay. Thanks again for your support, and we'll see you in the next video.